What's up, guys? Winner Kills here. Welcome back to a brand new deck profile. Been really excited to do a profile on this deck for quite some time. It's just a pure Dinosaur deck. It's a 41 card build, I believe. I'll have a 60 card build for this up for you guys probably sometime next week once the cards get here. Huge mail day coming in. But really excited for this deck. This version's I would consider it a budget deck, probably under $120. You could probably pick up the whole deck. It's very competitive, very fun to play, and it's Dinosaurs. So I mean, why wouldn't you like it? I mean, dinosaurs are badass, right? But anyways, we'll go ahead and get started with the main deck. We'll start with the monsters, of course, and your main bread and butter is going to consist of this guy right here. The soul-eating Oviraptor. This guy, basically, if he's normal or special, you can add a dinosaur from deck to hand or foolish one, which sets up a whole lot of plays. And then his other effect is that you can target one level 4 or lower dinosaur-type monster in the field, destroy it, and then you can special summon a dinosaur from your grave in defense position, which is also really good, especially if you have the field spell up at the time you use that effect. Works out really well. And then you play 2 Giant Rex. You can't attack directly, but if he is banished, you can special summon him immediately, and it gains 200 attack for each banished dinosaur monster you control, or each banished dinosaur monster. And you can only use that once it's banished to summon an effect once per turn, which this card can be summoned off of Miscellaneousaurus, which we do play one of. Besides its pitching effect, which is to make it your dinosaurs unaffected by your opponent's activated effects, you can banish it and any number of dinosaur monsters to summon a dinosaur monster from your deck equal to the level of dinosaurs banished, including itself. So if you banish this guy and 3 others, you can summon like a Giant Rex or an Oviraptor from deck. Then next we play the 2 big boys, the 2 guys that win games. 2 Ultimate Conductor Tyranno, 3,500 attack, 3,200 defense, level 10, I believe. He can only be special summoned by banishing 2 dinos. He can also be special summoned by off another card, which I'll show later. Basically, you can destroy a monster in your hand or field, and if you do, you change all face-up monsters your opponent controls to face-down defense position. And then this card can attack all monsters your opponent controls once each. At the start of the damage step, if this card attacks a defense position monster, you can inflict 1,000 points of damage to your opponent and then send that defense position monster to the graveyard. So that is really good. So if you book their whole field, you can just make them take 1,000 attack, take 1,000 attack, take 1,000, take 1,000, and just clear the whole field with this guy. And that effect, the inflict 1,000 to send, that happens during damage step, so it technically can't be Ghost Ogred, so it gets around that, which is really nice. Overtext, this guy basically, he can be summoned by shuffling 5 banished dinosaur monsters into the deck, which won't come up that often, but it can be used. His other effect is once per turn when your opponent activates a spell or trap. You can destroy a dinosaur monster in your hand or on your field, and if you do, you negate the activation, then destroy that card. But the other effect, which is really good, if it's sent to the graveyard by a card effect, you can add 1 Evolution Pill spell from your deck to your hand. You can only use that once per turn. So basically, you can normal summon this guy, send this to the grave, search your pill, and then if you already have a non-dino in hand or grave, you get Ultimate Conductor out on the field. Pretty much via that 1 card combo, just opening up the Oviraptor. It's really strong. Then 2 Baby Cerosaurus and 1 Petty Ranodon. You could honestly play 3 Babysaurus and no Petty Ranodon. This is just in here to summon out big targets like Dogoran if need be. That's it for the dinos, I believe. Oh yeah, last one is Jirac Aolo, which can be summoned off Miscellaneousaurus. It's a level 1 tuner. Then we play 3 Kaijus, Gamzeel, Kumongus, and Dogoran. Dogoran, of course, is a dinosaur, so it is searchable off of Oviraptor. You can search Kaijus without using Slumber, which is pretty nice. Then the next monsters we play are just all hand traps, because you need your graveyard to be filled with hand traps to be able to keep your double evolution pill alive, and you'll see why in just a moment if you don't know what that card does. So 3 Ghost Ogres, 3 Drolloc, 3 Effect Veiler, 9 hand traps. The Effect Veilers could be Ash, but it could be argued right now that Ash isn't the greatest, and Effect Veiler is actually better against some decks. So 3 Effect Veiler, it could be 3 Ash if you've got them. Up to you. Next, we have, for the spells, 3 Lost World. This is like another insane card. All monsters on the field lose 500 attack and defense except Dino monsters, which comes in handy a lot. One turn of a Dino monster is normal or specialed. Except during the damage step, you can special summon 1 Jirac token to your opponent's field in defense, and then while your opponent controls a token, whether they do it from their own, because a lot of decks use tokens nowadays, so it's actually pretty nice that this has this effect. While your opponent controls a token, they cannot target monsters on the field with card effects, which is super good against a lot of decks, I can imagine. And accept tokens. Once per turn, if a normal monster on the field would be destroyed, i.e. the token, by battle or card effect, you can destroy something from your a dino from your deck instead, so you can destroy a baby dinosaur from your deck to get a free special summon out, so works out really well. Then triple fossil dig, just to search the triple double evolution pill. Basically just banish a dino and a non-dino to summon your ultimate conductor from deck. This card's insane. It can be searched by Overtech. You basically play 4 copies of this card, and if you want to count your Oviraptor, or not your Oviraptor, yeah, your Oviraptor, that's playing like 7 copies of this card, so super good. Double terraforming, and then we play a bunch of 1-ofs, Dark Hole, Foolish, Monster Reborn, Interrupted Slumber. We play the Gold Sarcophagus because this is a free summon of your Giant Rex if you get it off, and 1 Raigeki to round out the main deck. No traps, just spells, because you want to go second with this deck in OTK. So that's the main deck. The extra deck now. The extra deck's not that important in this deck, honestly, so long as you have a few key cards, and I'll point those out. But you can play Trish, Black Rose, 1 High-Speed Roy Chanbara with just the, you summon Oviraptor, send Miscellaneousaurus, or search Miscellaneousaurus, pitch it to the grave, then banish Miscellaneousaurus, summon your Aeolo, and then synchro into this guy to attack for 20 or 2,000, and then he gains the extra 200 and swings for 22. So those are the 3 synchros that you can play. Then the monsters that really matter, besides, Trish kind of matters, and so does this guy. If you're going to play 2 synchros, I would say play those 2. Lagia, 2 Lagias, 1 Dolka. Really important to play in this deck, obviously. 1 Tornado Dragon, 1 Diamond Dire, 1 Castel, 1 Dark Xyz Rebellion. That's it for the Xyz. This isn't a full 15-card extra deck, by the way, because honestly, the extra deck is not that important. You could play, I'll mention some honorable mentions after the end, too. Decode and Underclock, just for links, because you do need some links in the deck, and those 2 work out just fine. But honorable mentions in here would be Saryuja, Borload, and that's really about it. You can play another Dolka, another Trish, maybe. That's a stretch, though. Or you can't play another Trish, it's that one. But yeah, that's going to be it for this deck profile. I hope you guys enjoyed. It's a really cool deck. Really glad able to do a profile on it. I wouldn't mind playing this deck myself sometimes. Very fun deck, though. Very awesome deck. I recommend picking it up if you don't have it already. So, yeah. Winter Kill is signing out, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Join the Discord if you haven't. Link in the description. And, yeah, we'll see you guys in the next one.